So the short-sighted ambition quest in Dragon's Dogma 2 is kind of wild. There's 2 results. One of them is crazy. The other one is sort of basic, but a lot of money. Let's get into it. If you want to skip to a certain part of the video, of course, you can check the chapter list down below. I break my guides down as follows. In the beginning, I give you hints, tips, and tricks on what you should consider doing and or the path to follow in order to figure it out on your own. And of course, at the end of the video, I have the full walkthrough on how I did it and things that I recommend. So you can skip to whatever part that you need, but if you're ready to get into it, let's lock in. So first things first, the first time you come to Bakhbatal and you start to spend money at the Issac Is apothecary, this guy is going to be a little bit offing. What I mean by that is his eyesight is kind of messed up and he's going to try to sell you the wrong item. Of course, you're going to get the real item that you wanted, but his family is going to mention that he almost handed you the wrong item. With that being said, if you talk to him again, he is going to ask you to give him a quince. Apparently, he's been dealing with a certain book in the game, trying to make things happen for his family. And a quince, a ripened quince, is going to heal his eyes and help him be able to see so he can basically finish off the spell that he wants to do. There's a whole bunch of quinces all over the world in Bakhbatal. Go ahead and grab one, wait about 3 days for it to ripen, and then give it to him. From this point on, I will give you hints and a couple of tips of where you can go to continue this quest, but ultimately it's going to be completely up to you. If you want to skip straight to the guide, then go ahead and click on this link right here. So at this point, he is then going to ask you that he's looking for a certain grimoire. He is going to give you a hint that this grimoire is in Vermund and that it can be found at a little bit of a weird shop over in the Checkpoint Rest Town. If you know, you know. You might want to go to the couple of shops in this area, look at a couple of books, and try purchasing a couple of them. Usually, when you purchase something rare in this game, the shopkeeper will actually have a comment about it. So keep that into consideration when you buy different things from wanderers and merchants. Hopefully that sets you on the right path to grab the book that he is mentioning. But once you have that book, it's completely up to you what you choose to do with it. Do you A, give him the book that he asked for, or B, listen to his family's plea and not give him the original copy? That is for you to decide. The consequences could be kind of interesting depending on which you choose, and if you're interested in a certain quest called Off the Pilfered Path, you might want to choose the bad version, which I'll let you figure that out on your own. If you like what we do here in the channel, make sure you smash that like button and sub to the channel, of course, if you found this video helpful and you don't want to miss out on more Dragon's Dogma 2 content in the future. Now for the rest of the video, I'm going to give you the walkthrough on how I got the book, what I did with it, and the different consequences as well as following quests that can actually help your decision. So let's get into it. Alright. So as soon as you talk to Issac for the second time, after giving him the ripened quince, he is going to request that you get him the book on the Transference of Souls 2. He has the first version and he's looking for the second grimoire. This grimoire can be found in the Checkpoint Rest Town over in Abraham's shop. That is the Forgery shop if you don't already know. Head over there, buy the grimoire off of Abraham, and counterfeit it just before leaving. Go ahead and request your forgery. Once you have the counterfeit, head back over to Bakhbatal, and this is going to be where your decisions are going to start. If you have not already completed the Off the Pilfered Path quest in this game, then this is an opportunity that you can use to get the bad ending for this quest and have a certain NPC of that quest work here. What a lot of people might not understand is, if you give this man the On the Transference of Souls 2, he is going to accidentally take out his family. When he accidentally takes out his family, he's going to go on a trip that's never ending to basically find where they went. In other words, it's going to close down this shop for good, and there won't be anybody working the apothecary in Bakhbatal. However, if you finished the Off the Pilfered Path quest and there's a certain NPC, a little boy named Hugo, you can actually have Hugo work here if you make sure at the end of that quest you tell him to change his lifestyle and that he can have an honest job in Bac Batal. There's another place where you can get Hugo a job, so if you don't want to get the bad ending here and you want to get a lot of money, then choose the good path. The good path to this quest is to give Issac the fake Grimoire. From there, he will try to cast a spell, it will fail, he won't take out his family, and then he'll make a promise to his family to continue working hard. With that being said, you can go back to him anytime and he's always going to be working there, and he'll possibly have a discount at this point because of you helping him with his quest. To follow up with that, you're also going to get 16,000 gold and I think about 900 experience points. If you like what we do here in the channel, make sure you smash that like button and sub to the channel so that you don't miss out on any more tips, tricks, guides, and a whole lot more for Dragon's Dogma 2. I picked the good ending for this because I already knew exactly what I wanted Hugo to work in my file. There is another quest that needs to be completed, which is Every Rose Has Its Thorn. If you've completed that quest, then you should be good to go to make sure that Hugo has a job. And in my next video, I'm going to be teaching you how you can complete that quest. So if you're interested in that, you can consider clicking on this link right here when that video is ready.